Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm James.
I'm Rose.
And Nikki.
And this is Code Geass, episode 22.
Oh my goodness.
So, last time we had the seeming death of Marianne and the Emperor.
Oh yeah.
Lelouch is king now.
Lelouch is king now. Yeah, he usurped the throne and he was straight
Acknowledge
up
me.
like, yo, I murked that fool.
Pretty much.
Zero stress.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do now? Or what's Nigel gonna do?
What?
Nigel's like, I'm just gonna watch this play out.
Yeah, he's like he still has the chess piece or whatever. He still has some things. He has something up his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
But what did he say to Suzaku? That Suzaku's all like,
You know what?
totes.
I'm your knight of zero. Can't get over that pun. That inside joke. My goodness.
Anything from this episode that you're expecting or you want to see before we get into it?
Probably the world's reaction to a new emperor.
Kalin, the Black Knights. I want to see like everybody's reaction.
Just have their own reaction video. Everyone's sitting on a couch watching the video feed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, if you want to see the uncut version of this, you can check the Patreon as well as if you want to see the skip ahead 1 week tier. But thank you very much. I will see you in discussion. Wow.
Oh my god.
He looks so happy about it.
He abolished nobility.
That guy's smiling.
Odysseus.
だってよ、ブリタニアの皇帝がいいことやってんだからさ。それはいいや違う。
真空。
ルルーシ皇帝の。いや、ゼロの目的はルルーシュビブリタニアが命じる。お前たちは私の奴隷。
Wait, who is this? Who is he making slave? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cece not happy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is this Schneizel?
I think that's what's his.
Oh,
it's so
terrifying.
Jerry.
ジェレミア・ゴッドバルただいまローゼンクロイツ元伯爵の高熱より機械
Earl?
ご苦労だ
Killed the dude.
しかし我ながら人望がないこうも各地で貴族どもが反乱を
Of
起こす
course.
How do you put it in that fast?
だからこそ分からせる必要がある血統者や過去の栄光にすがる愚かさと浅ましさ
Okay.
Okay.
Pizza Hut.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you have to cut yourself? That's awful.
Targeting her. Oh, so she's hiding. Oh.
即位早々ルルーシュ皇帝は歴史に名を残した
Oh, this is the place where Marianne was in flashbacks.
ちょうど口だよまだ俺たちは失った失いすぎたそれでも明日を迎えるために
Take one.
Take over the world.
口にすると笑ってしまうシュナイゼルが行動を起こす前に計画を次の段階に進めれば
Oh, is that Schneizel moving right now?
どうした陛下ナイト
Oh, yep, yep.
ナイト号の戦争にこちらに向かってきますラウンズの機体は確認できただけでも
Four.
またその直属部隊までが我らはシャルル陛下に忠誠を誓った存在
王位の簒奪など認められぬ迎撃部隊しかしたって
Oh, Suzaku.
Hey.
Ooh.
He's like, what's that? Oh, look at that.
Upgrades.
Oh, it's the Albion, the one that they didn't want to give him. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
gosh.
Wow.
第9世代ナイトメアフレームのクールギスだ
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Suzaku. Is that Gino?
Yep.
君がブリタニアに忠誠を誓うのか僕の仲間になるべきだそれともブリタニアに反旗を翻すつもりか
Oh. Don't kill him. Please, I like him.
Oh,
Oh, he's just knocking him out.
Yeah.
貴様らの奇跡はナイト・オブ・ワンになることと聞いた
Oh!
Well, oh, he does that with willpower.
ナイト・オブ・ワン貴様ごときに譲ると
He's like, I don't need one anymore. Yeah.
yeah.
ナイト・オブ・ゼロです
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Went through this program with an awesome duel.
It was just looking at a landscape before. Yeah. There was like no news.
エナジーウィング
相手はビスマルクか
I mean,
Oh, oh.
Ugh.
どうしてランスロットの軌道が我がギアスが
what?
What? No. He could see the future.
まただこの力マリランヌ様以外に使うことがあろう
Oh.
Oh.
ゼロレクイエムのためにも負けるわけにはいかないだからお前は生きるイエスユアマジェスティ
Oh my gosh.
我がラントロに軌道を読まれていてもこれだそういうがめられたものだ
Oh? Lady Marianne. It's basically like fighting Lady Marianne, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Pick it up. Gino.
私はブリタニア人なのかそれとも何のために戦う
Oh.
映像で私が名実ともにブリタニアの支配者とお分かりいただけたことと思うその上で我が神聖ブリタニア帝国は超合衆国への参加
Oh.
それって
ブリタニアが仲間になるほら見ろ
Bruh. Tamaki.
全て超合衆国のルールに従おうただし交渉の舞台は現在ブリタニアと超合衆国の中立地帯となっている日本アッシュフォード学園
Going to school.
ルルシュ本当に
Yeah, I got a mic.
いただきルルシュ兵が学園内に降り立ちましたあれは正義の根底
自分じゃないルルシュ教えてくれよルルシュお前はどうして今まで俺に
Aw.
ほら
He has a ladder and everything.
だって友達なんだよあいつルルシュは
Oh.
Aww.
Left
この
Nina?
Nina. Yes, Nina.
ブラックリベリオンの時扇さんはあなたを守れと言った私のお兄ちゃんの夢を継ぐものだってルルーシュあなたは私のことどう思ってるの
Mm.
どうしてイカルガで私に君は生きろと言ったのよ
I didn't expect that.
Callan. This means death flag, Callan. You can't do this.
Oh,
His
he's-
eyes are dead inside.
totally.
さようですルルーシュ最高評議会は体育館で行う予定です
This is the last word she will ever say to him. And now she's Cirrus.
さよなら
Aww.
Oh.
ブリタニアが超合衆
Oh, they'll get too much of a large vote.
の票を
Whoa.
法廷が持つことになる
つまり
This is all
超
good.
合衆国は事実上
Why is Toto and Ogi on two different screens? Wouldn't they be sectioned like the same? Black Knights? No?
やっぱりあいつは悪人
Tamaki's back on it again.
だったのね
Yes! Somebody says it! Thank
ル
you!
ルーシュ皇帝サグヤ一つ質問してもいいだろう
What is he going to
何でしょ
say?
うか
世界を滑る資格とは何ですか
教師です人が人を滑るのはい
い答えだあなたはやはり優秀だしかし私の答えは違う
聞かせていただけますか
壊す覚悟
What?
世界自分自身すら
いけない
Oh god!
Lelouch, what are you doing?
Oh, Suzaku!
Lelouch!
Oh no.
Lelouch, what are you doing?
皇帝陛下に対する無礼は許しません索敵犯何をしていたの知りません海中からいきなり
Underwater.
I'm underwater.
He's done it before.
ブリタニア軍が移動を開始しました
何
航海から
Oh no.
航海へ入りつつあります
奇襲とは超合衆国への加盟も学編を指定したのも全ては自分自身をおとりとするためしかし国際的な信用
Yeah.
いいえ、もはや信用などいらないということです。やっぱり目的は独裁政治。
貴族性を廃止しながら自らの皇帝を名乗り続ける。
Yeah, it's true.
そうだ、ゼバ。ルルーシュは世界の
Oh no, everybody hates him now.
Pulling it all over again.
我がブリタニアを受け入れる限りだ。
Under duress.
認めざるを得ないはずですが。さあ、民主主義を始めようか。
Aww, heartbreak.
Oh. What are they doing?
放っておけるわけないだろう。ミレイちゃんに頼まれたから。
Oh.
Aww.
Rival's the best guy.
Oh, they're just mixing it up.
Of course.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, actual
Who
people.
are they?
What are these people doing?
Oh,
they're
Geass.
gassed.
Bloody.
一緒にいるであろう学生は置いていけ。Yes.
This. Oh, he assumes he was with her.
Yeah.
緊急入電です。どうした？生徒ペンドラゴンにあれが。
Pendragon?
先手を打たれた。
Oh,
Oh, Schneizel.
教室半径
Flea.
100km。フレイヤによるものと思われます。それと上空に巨大な要塞でしょうか。
That must be Damocles.
3km
Oh my gosh.
What
Oh
the?
my
He has a
goodness.
castle in the sky.
他人を従えるのは気持ちがいいかい、ルルーシュ。信頼せる。フレイヤ団長はすべて私が。
All of them.
ブ
Ooh.
リトニア皇帝に弓を引くと。
残念だが私は君を皇帝と認めていない。
なるほど。皇帝にふさわしいのは自分だと。違うな。間違っているよ、ルルーシュ。ブリタニアの皇帝にふさわしいのは
Is.
彼女だ。
What?
お兄様、スダクさん、私はお二人の敵です。
What the heck?
Discussion.
Discussion.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
He's alive.
I called it. But
I
I lost hope
I hope.
because the show was just continuing.
Mm-hmm.
I hoped.
And then Schneizel got on the call and he was like, I don't think either of us should be emperor. I was like, oh no.
Does that mean Sayako is also alive somewhere? Cause she opened the
She
door
should
to
be.
her. She was there, unless it was
She
a
was
fake
right next to
Nunnally.
her.
One of these is a fake Nunnally. Either a fake Nunnally died and Sayako also died, or a fake Nunnally is alive here.
That or the Flea transports people to a
And
different
not kill
dimension
them.
like we thought.
Well, let's start from the top, though. Work our way to it. Okay. So we started off, though, with it turns out Lelouch just straight up said, guess what? There's no more nobles. He
Yeah.
abolished aristocracy.
Yeah.
Aristocracy.
Except to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monarchy. I put Emperor Lulu good because they were wondering like, wait, he's doing good things? Is he good? But Shinke was like, no, he's not. He's just doing things for his goal. He's not doing things to be good. These people had no problem before when he was like 0. So why are they suddenly questioning absolutely everything as if they've known he's been like this the whole time?
It's because there's a seed of doubt and now they don't know what to believe. So they're like, is this true? Is that true? It's just the doubt is in there, muddying the waters. So they don't know what to believe. Look, I think Tamaki's, as comical as he is probably a great example, an exaggerated example of the hearts of the people right now. They're like,
So is
I
it-
knew I could trust him. He's good. Oh, I knew I couldn't trust him. He's evil. It's like, you don't know.
Yeah.
They're suspicious and they're more subdued about it, but it's basically what is on everybody's mind. We find out a couple of things. First of all, Dietrich is with Schneizel, and Nina is hiding with Millie under Ashford.
Yeah, and Rivals is bringing her
Pizza. Because-
Sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Yes, because everybody hates
Pizza.
hates Nina because she developed the flare.
Yeah.
But I mean, she developed the flare for someone.
Using
It's
the
not
thing.
like the scientist is the one that went out there and put it in the ground and shut it off. You know?
Yeah.
Government commissions and all that.
Yeah.
So this is just a clear indicator, though, that She probably had the opportunity to stay with Schneisel and his little group,
And she
but
chose not to.
Chose not to. Which is why we saw her with Millie the previous episode. She was changing sides there, probably. But, I just want to mention we saw Odysseus was training as a soldier.
Who's Odysseus?
The Prince Odysseus.
I don't know.
He was the one who first was like, "Hey, this is just a joke, right?"
Oh, the firstborn son of the emperor.
Yeah.
Where
the
was
first
he?
one.
He was
yes, that
was
was
the
I was
smiling
wondering
one.
why he was smiling.
Why
I'm
he was
like, you're having
smiling.
such a good time.
That
I wish I
makes
was you.
so much sense now. I'm so confused.
Yeah, and I was wondering if like the aristocrats were also the maids in the palace because they
they're
were
all
wearing like really
earrings and big
ornate
hair.
stuff. Yeah,
That would make sense too.
but they all look like they're having a great time.
That's what it was trying to show us, how the nobility is not noble anymore. They're just all doing all the menial tasks, being soldiers, being cleaners, or whatever, except him. Just every time except him.
Yeah,
And Cece and Suzaku.
yeah. And we also see what's his name, Lelouch.
Jeremiah?
No, well we see him, but only after we see Lelouch make an army of Geass slaves.
Oh yeah, literal slaves.
He's like, you're all my slaves. Oh, it's like, I thought you were gonna say we're gonna take your orders, man.
Nope.
You're slaves. Okay. Yeah, and then oh man, good guy Jeremiah. I'm glad he's back.
Is not Geass, and he's also a slave, basically.
Good choice.
What did he say he removed? He removed the Earl of Rosenwerk.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
basically a noble who refused to join the
Yeah.
sides. Probably didn't show up to the party.
I guess he was the only one.
Well, he said that there's been rebellions.
Among
like-
the aristocrats.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're like scattered. There's no one to
That's
unify them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Schneisel's rounds of ones come and attack.
But like right after that.
It was right after that, yeah.
Yeah.
And we see Knight of 1
Yeah.
versus Knight of
There-
0.
Yeah. He was like, I've surpassed your rank.
It's kind of it's a little silly, but like I just said, they're scattered rebellion and stuff like that. But just charging straight on is a pretty much suicidal attack. Because even if Suzaku wasn't there, they had an entire army. Like, what are you gonna do, really? You know.
And we Suzaku absolutely dominates
Yeah.
everybody
Everybody.
with his albacore.
I like that he killed everybody except Gino. He just knocked out Gina and said, "What side are you supposed to be on, Gino? Huh?" And then I
Poked in the wound.
this is jumping forward a little bit just for this part. Schneisel talks about somebody who deserted or left his side when they were in the cabana looking place.
Yeah. Someone left.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were talking about Gino.
Could have been Nina as well.
Or maybe
But
Nina. But Nina's
Nina's
was long
been
before.
gone.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was what's Die Hard. He's like, oh my gosh, the star is back. The
No,
star is reborn.
No, Diehard was still sitting in the room at the time.
No, not when she came to tell Schneisel about somebody deserted. Because they weren't all sitting around the table when they said that. That was a little after.
Need to pay attention next
And we
time.
also saw Anya sitting there. Anya's just chilling on her.
Anya don't know nothing right now.
On her PSP, on her DS there.
I wonder if they'll be able to, because Marianne is gone now, do you think they would do, experiments and see if they could resurrect some memories from her? Or is it literally Marianne's soul?
I don't think anybody knows about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is that too. Yeah.
Britannia decides, he's like, hey, I want to join the United Forces.
United Federation.
United Federation.
Nation.
It's totally fine, right, guys?
Yeah. Of course, they all realize immediately, well, sorry, you're going to get 50% voting power. I don't know about that. But I mean, 50%, it still has to be a 2/3 majority. But I guess he could,
even if
convince
he votes,
some people.
Yeah, because he has allies among the people.
It's basically a majority, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be difficult to rule from that. But I mean, what was his, I don't understand, I'm still lost in what his point was to go there and force them to force the democracy to go forward in his favor. What?
I think, well, it's a dictatorship now. He's not trying, he's like, democracy. Who needs democracy?
I guess that was the point, was just to make a show of the fact that, no, I'm in charge and I don't care about your rules.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably.
But then...
Oh, yeah, that's what they said. They were saying he's basically showing that he doesn't need their vote.
Yeah.
Because, he broadcast the fight with Suzaku in a Mighty Knight in the Empire. He's showing all these very decisive victories. I cannot be stopped.
Then we have the little, very sad conversation between Kalin and Lelouch, mainly Callan and Callan.
And Callan was talking at him.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And it was a goodbye. Lelouch did acknowledge the conversation in his own mind. It's like, yes,
Goodbye,
this is
Callan.
a goodbye.
Yeah.
A very sad moment because he's basically detaching himself from all his friends. I feel like he has even more sinister, not evil as in evil to destroy and kill people, but sinister in that he's not being all 100 with Cece and Suzaku in his plan. The kind of hint towards it is when he was talking about trying to do worse than the Yuffie and what happened to Noli and all of that. Like he wants to be a worse blood stain on society kind of thing.
He wants a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, yeah. So I'm wondering if he's like trying to do some sort of penance or something by being this big macho, big evil dictator and then going down hard or something. I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, his moves are so drastic and dramatic.
But when are they not? And he just took over an empire. Of course, it had to get bigger.
And then Suzaku has to factor into this somehow because he convinced him to join.
Yeah, but still. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just going along with the plan of taking over the world.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could argue from their perspective, if they do succeed in taking over the world, Lelouch has already proven that he's willing to do whatever it takes to reform Britannia, which has pretty much succeeded. Like, Britannia is no longer led by an aristocracy. He can do whatever he wants once he conquers the world. Yeah. So he can make the world a better place, but he's going to have to need a sea of blood to take it over first.
This is true. Maybe he's trying to go towards the kind and gentle world, via blood that Euphemia and Nunnally wanted.
Maybe. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we see Nunnally at the end there. Is there something before that?
Yep.
Girl
Nina and
Heartbreak.
Rivals.
That Girl Heartbreak, what's that?
I'm pretty sure that was a Taylor.
Oh, no, that was the Japan's Empress.
Oh,
She was crying because she was like, oh, I can't believe I have to do this, or you are evil to me.
Yes,
her husband is turned evil.
Yeah, but we also see in the middle there somewhere, Nina and Rivals are running, and now Rivals he's like, I'm doing this because you're my friend, stupid.
Yeah.
And then they run right into Lloyd, and they take Nina. And Lelouch just totally predicts it. He's like, let the student I assume she's with go. Yeah. Let him go.
Keep him out of the story.
Aww. So he wanted to capture Nina for some reason.
Oh, he probably wants another Flea.
Or figure out how they're making them.
Yeah.
Something about that.
I doubt she's going to be cooperative.
Probably not.
Especially since, he killed Euphemia.
Yeah. He is Zero.
That happened.
Classic Zero.
So, yeah. And then we see, whilst he's doing the dictatorship, Damocles.
Yes. Schneisel has taken control of all the Flare warheads.
All of them. How many did he make?
Set one off as a warning.
On the capital, I think they said?
Capital of somewhere.
It's gone now. I mean, it's so gone. That
It's just desert all over. Where are they? California?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, there should be, like the Tokyo got bombed, there was...
Somewhere around it, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's only 100 kilometers? And then there's just, nothing else around?
They used up everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now Nunnally is enemy.
Yes, Nunnally is back and she's
alive and enemy.
Are you real, though?
Right. Number one, is she real? Number two, was this is probably Schneisel's move, if it's really her, to just show her everything he's done and twist it to say, your brother is evil, you need to be the next emperor. And he's basically, I don't know if he really wants her to be ruler, but maybe just using it as a thing to kind of prick him and say, no, we've got something you want, or whatever. And if Nunnally is enemy, this is going to be a big struggle, like,
of course it is.
What is it? What's the word? Like, it's going to be
internal
like
conflict.
Conflict, yeah, in his mind now, because what he's finally come to the place where he's like, no, it's not Nunnally that it's all about. It's about protecting whatever I want to protect. But now Nunnally's back, so is that really true now, or are you gonna say no so that Nunnally can live and just let her take over, or are you gonna keep on your new dream, or whatever? Like, there's so much to happen,
and we have 5 episodes to figure.
I think it's 3.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good play for Schneisel not to take the throne for himself, but that's just another person for Suzaku to go and snipe. So yeah, so normally here convinced and how evil he's been acting, makes sense that she'd be against him.
Yep. Yep, because she was she didn't like Zero. She was suspecting Suzaku of lying. There's so many things, so she just feels betrayed all around right now. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and just like you guys have been saying, these last few episodes are pretty crazy, and it gets crazier. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the next episode a whole week early and you're on public YouTube, you can check out the Patreon. And also, if you like fun little shorts, we have shorts and reels and TikToks and stuff like that in the description. So check that out. I'll see you around. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons, Jesse Gallimore, Raul Ignacio, Robin Berglund, Zeno, and Jahara Daughtry.